Hey guys, my name's Holden Hardman. This is my lovely wife Jen. We're continuing our journey through the Clone Wars today with the Senate Trilogy. I've heard some of the comments say that after this one is when it gets really, really good. Like we've been hearing that for a while, but I'm sure we will be. A lot of people have been saying the Umbara arc and some other stuff we're about to get into is some of the highlight stuff for the Clone Wars fans. I'm looking forward to this one. The Zero Trilogy, the one we did last time, was okay. I really enjoyed the Mandalore, the Corruption on Mandalore arc, the 2 arcs we did ago. Hopefully this one's good. I heard that this one's supposed to be about Padme and a little bit more about her, so we'll see. How are you feeling going into this one?
It's been a pretty good ride these last couple arcs overall. I've liked some more than the others, but I also read in a comment that Darth Vader is not in the Clone Wars.
I mean, I don't know for sure. I thought that he was. I thought that he makes an appearance at the end, like season 7 corresponds with episode 3.
Yeah, so I'm curious if how true that is, because that would really bum me out if Darth Vader was not going to make an appearance at all, because this entire time I was like, there's going to be a moment at least, I'll get to see Darth Vader, but if not, it's fine. I know that people are still of the opinion that it gets really, really good without him. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. This Senate Trilogy.
Fear is a great motivator.
Yeah, the church found that out back in the day.
To debate the true cost of the war.
The Republic cannot afford to let the Separatists gain any more ground.
Troops in the field continue to perform.
Miguel.
What
Miguel.
we cannot of public is near bankruptcy due to the cost of this war.
Republic is near to bankruptcy, wow.
Necessary, my friend.
Little Weebo.
If we pass,
Flying around.
Weebo from Flubber?
Yeah.
Wow, what a reference. Never seen a robot want to screw somebody more than Weebo wanted to screw Robin Williams.
More money, more clones. What about moral responsibility?
Are you suggesting we surrender to the Separatists?
Of course not.
You can't negotiate with those animals.
That legislation would have meant billions for us.
I know people who could do something about her.
Everybody wants to kill Padme in Clone Wars.
Precisely.
He looks like the
With or
asparagus
without
guy from
Senator
VeggieTales.
Amidala, that perhaps some unexpected bloodshed on Coruscant may change a few minds. Then it has a false sense of security.
The only way out of this morass of war.
That's not my role.
Anakin Ter's a little different here.
Isn't it our duty to speak our minds to advise the Chancellor?
The Separatists believe the Republic is corrupt, but they're wrong, and we have to restore order.
My representatives in the Republic.
Jack Skellington.
But of course, Count, they will not fail.
He's just always at a 10.
A senator in the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
Your friend is a separatist?
I may not agree with them, but they're more than pawns.
Let's talk to her.
The Senate's made it illegal.
Illegal to negotiate?
Only legitimize the Separatists.
Are you suggesting I use my status as a Jedi to smuggle you behind enemy lines?
You could get us through to meet with her and...
Master Skywalker said you should teach me about politics. You two have more in common than you think. It's no wonder you get along so well.
I don't take orders from you, only Count Dooku. You have been designed for this mission. Some of you may not return. None of you will return. But don't let that get in your way.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like their feelings are gonna get hurt.
Like how they're like Transformers.
Identification, please.
Excuse me, is this Platform B?
She was my mentor when I was growing up on Naboo.
You're a separatist?
What were you expecting? Now come. Lux, come down here and help our guests with their luggage, please. Padme, it's so good to see you.
May I?
I can handle it.
Oh, he's gonna like that though. Like, ooh, strong woman Jedi.
Sassy.
And I'm afraid these events are shaping his
They're
young
big on
life.
martinis.
Yeah.
With all due
I noticed that
respect,
too.
He was setting up a base on Argonar when clones attacked. My husband fought bravely in self-defense, but was killed.
I think I'll get some air.
She didn't even say, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. It was like, sucks to suck.
There are a lot of terrible things happening. And now my friends are saying the Jedi are to blame.
Oh, they're gonna have like a little Romeo and Juliet thing going on here. Capulet and Montague.
It seems boys are the same whether they're Republic or Separatist.
Over here. Okay.
But how many of us have you actually met?
Other than military officers like Grievous and Ventress, none, I guess.
Look at me. Am I so bad?
But we can agree on the need to stop this war.
The Republic Senate is holding a critical vote on whether or not to escalate the war effort. I am certain if you could convince your representatives to extend an olive branch of peace, there might be enough sympathy in the Senate to finally open negotiations.
I can at least put the motion on the floor. I move that we immediately open peace negotiations with Chancellor Palpatine on Coruscant.
And unlike the Republic, corporations do not rule us.
All in favor of initiating peace negotiations with the Galactic Republic, say aye.
Aye!
The ayes have it.
I'm surprised that Count Dooku is like even entertaining that.
Your worries are gravely exaggerated.
We need fighting to feed the machine and our profits.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You really believe the Republic will vote for peace?
I wouldn't want to meet you on the battlefield, for your sake.
Commence phase 2. Proceed with high security infiltration.
What are they showing?
You got some sort of forged paperwork to get through.
An end to the fighting would mean there's no need to borrow money for more clones.
Whenever we've reached out our hands in peace, they've been slapped away. Then we shall put the vote to the floor.
We didn't schedule a cleaning.
Oh, Transformers, robots in disguise. Oh, jeez.
I didn't expect them to be that elaborate.
Oh, he had a family of 5. Oh, dude. Come on now.
What a stupid move.
Yeah.
There is no need to deregulate the banks.
I say we vote that down now.
To lift regulations on the banking clan, you may enter your votes.
Oh my gosh.
The bombing of the power generator has been confirmed as a separatist attack.
But it was the Separatist Congress that issued the Bill of Peace.
To lower our defenses and launch this attack.
I move to immediately deregulate the banks.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, jeez. So close.
We must deregulate the banks.
Oh, Padme.
We have eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, Ahsoka changed her
That was
outfit.
dangerous and careless going to Raxus. Was too much.
She looks more
So,
adult.
Yeah.
something. The politics of this war are not as black and white as I once thought they were.
Such is life. It's the first time I've seen the Separatists portrayed as anything other than just like the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
But
very interesting.
It's more like, probably more accurate to real life. It's easy to paint a Republican or a Democrat as just the bad group of people, but if you, at least in my experience, the Republicans and Democrats that I personally know, if you talk to them, they're usually much more reasonable than the extremes that you see like on the news and whatnot. So I'm glad that they showed a little bit of that.
You want to go to the Ruby Slipper
today
for lunch? Since we'll
yeah,
be
we can play
downtown?
Pokemon.
Truth can strike down the specter of fear.
I agree.
Following a droid suicide bombing on the capital city planet of Coruscant.
A droid suicide bombing. I still am surprised that like a lot of this is like meant for kids, like all the talks of like the Senate and the votes and all that. I feel like that would kind of go over most kids' heads.
Right. Well, I wonder if all the seasons were intended for kids, or if like, you know, kids don't care though, as long as there's cool stuff happening.
Yeah, as long as they blow stuff up.
I propose the Republic purchase an additional 5 million clone troopers.
How do you propose we pay for these additional troops?
Like, no kids care about this.
One alternative might be to stop the war, not escalate it. Whoever attacked the power grid wants us to continue the fight. It's a calculated attempt to destroy the peace process.
I'm surprised nobody's even considering what she's saying.
Whose side are you on?
Yeah. This feels very like how I would imagine it would go.
And among the deaths was the very sponsor of the peace accord, Mina Bonteri.
What? No!
I must formally withdraw the proposal for peace.
See, like it seems like the separatist people actually wanted the peace, and then Dooku, being a piece of garbage,
Right.
faltered that, sabotaged that. Of course, Chancellor Palpatine's also corrupt.
Republic at our standard interest rate of 25%.
That's outright theft.
It's like lower than most credit cards in America.
I know.
That was before deregulation.
25% interest. That's a lot of credits.
The interest alone could completely bankrupt the Republic.
That's completely bankrupting most Americans.
Clearly, taking out a loan on such obscene terms would essentially destroy the Republic.
The only winner will be the banking clan.
More clones are precisely what we need.
Play that same song.
Oh. Is is a dirty bar.
There's a lot of these in Clone Wars, I noticed.
And they're all the butt heads. I love this fish dude.
Take her out of the game.
I'm afraid we don't stand a
I
chance.
think this is the third arc we've seen where they've tried to kill Padme.
We're still at least 6 votes short of a majority.
Some minds can't be altered no matter what they hear.
I urge you
Come
to
on,
speak
Miguel.
before the full Senate.
You've done worse.
What does ideology matter at this point? Senator Organa. I'll listen to what he has to say.
It is true that oftentimes it's not the message itself, it's who's giving the message.
Can I give you a ride?
My driver's only a block away. Don't worry, Uncle Ono. I can take care of myself.
Probably not a good idea.
The old I can take care of myself thing. Let's see what happens. Oh, she's packing heat. Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she can really take care of herself.
Arrest these bounty hunters.
We'll take care of this, miss.
Uh-oh.
Dang it, Padme.
Padme, this is just not working out.
I am a senator. I demand that you arrest them.
Not her greatest moment.
Doesn't look good. Should probably tell Anakin, your husband.
She can handle herself.
Yeah, clearly. She's doing a great job of that.
What has happened to democracy? How is your family? How is the war affecting them? Tell me how it's getting worse.
Oh, Padme, really trying. Oh.
You're not gonna get away like your lady friends.
Oh, Miguel. This fish dude.
He's intense. I don't think he's gonna make it through this time. Oh no.
Medic! The Senate is expecting me. Padme, you must address the Senate.
You must give the speech in his place. You are very respected.
You understand what the people are going through. Please.
Oh, that's not been her hair this whole time? I thought that was her hair.
I did too.
You know, those animators were like, screw it, just pop it on, clip on. So is her hair like stuffed inside of it?
She's got like a wig.
Tekla lives in a district that rarely has electricity and running water. Her children can now only bathe every 2 weeks.
They stink.
Who are we fighting for? This war is meant to save them from suffering. It is not on the battlefield where Dooku will defeat us, but in our own homes.
Good for you, Pads.
Isn't it remarkable? The words of a single senator can sway the thoughts of millions. We must let the wheels of the Senate turn.
You don't see much of him like by himself. You know, he always comes across as being like a reasonable person. But knowing deep down, he's a Dark Lord of the Sith.
Searching for the truth is easy, accepting the truth is hard.
A different war is waged in the Galactic Senate. Senator Padme Amidala, recognizing that
So weird. This is like back. This was first. Still think it's crazy how they're able to make it fit so well.
You convince people to stand up for what they know is right. I am the most influential man on Rotia Lolo.
Perhaps
Giving himself a big pat on the back.
Perhaps I am the greatest man to have entered these chamber halls.
Even as a girl, Padme downplayed her strengths.
The creation of more warriors will not end this war.
That was quite a moment, my dear.
Thank you, Senator DG.
This guy reminds me of Dracula.
You shouldn't make speeches like that. It's unpatriotic.
Truly, you have turned the tide.
They're getting lit on like a daily basis.
I know.
Vote before we make a victory.
10 a.m. in the Senate.
Novel idea. Amidala's actually
Looks like Littlefoot's
making
mom
sense
from The Land
for
Before
once in
Time.
her life.
This is a private conversation.
Private conversation or separatist conspiracy?
Oh, stop that.
Committing more troops to the front lines will not allow diplomacy.
Meanwhile, he's back there just drinking.
Yeah, I know. There's the strongest voice in the whole Senate right there.
Senator Bertoni, but this does not give you free rein.
Well, we must be doing something right if we've rattled Senator Baton.
There he goes for a second one.
Grabbing another martini, eh, man? A long day on the floor.
I am just trying to do what's right.
Just did it for the drinks.
To victory, and an end to this war.
To victory.
Victory.
Heart.
Uh-oh.
I can't breathe.
Uncle.
Got a little too lit.
Of course. There's the martini all along.
That Anaconda was a flawed man.
Jesus, straight up dead.
He died?
But he was the greatest voice in the whole Senate.
They all drank.
I think they were about to, but he actually did.
Chancellor Palpatine has summoned both of you to his chambers.
To his chambers?
Don't be gross. Her husband just died.
So need someone to fill the void.
I'm afraid.
Him?
Well, we know Chancellor Palpatine has a son.
Hated Senator Farr? Enough to kill him?
What's wrong with his eyes?
Time. There's no time for time. A murderer is on the loose, and it's my job to find him.
Is that Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob?
Found a chemical in his bloodstream. Killed him right away. Politicians always have something to hide, and it always comes back to haunt them. But I already have my theory, and I'll follow my hunch if you don't mind.
No one will give the vote their full attention until they know what's happened to Anno.
Maybe I can put a motion on the floor. I don't think anyone will object given the circumstances.
We'll have a far easier time looking into this than Detective Devo will. I don't need a guardian.
Of course not, my dear.
I can take care of myself.
You're suggesting one of us killed Anaconda Farr.
Maybe you decided to silence his voice. For good.
But I respected him.
I swear this guy's a vampire.
Using this investigation to bury your grief might not be the best way to do.
I'm not.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Hardman!
Oh, close one, pads.
Senator Amidala, is it possible you might be going deaf? I can only assume that you didn't hear me. There are rules, Senator.
My friend was murdered. I don't care about rules.
Good for you, Padme, finally.
My dear, without rules, there's only chaos. Everyone must care about rules. But now you've alerted the killer that you're onto him.
What if we were sent here on purpose? What if this was all a setup?
Wait, I'm still investigating. This is still an active crime scene.
After what you...
Oh, snap.
He's been stabbed.
The killer is obviously targeting the leadership.
I'm leaving.
No, you can't leave, Lolo.
Out of my way.
Who else knew you were going to the docks?
Just Senator Bertoni.
Senator Bertoni is not here.
Looks like that long-necked Kaminoan has flown the coop.
Oh my goodness.
It's probably a slur in the Star Wars universe.
Help! I have been attacked. She jumped me. She's in the East Wing corridor.
Jumped her.
Hurry!
A little sloppy.
Not assaulted her, not attacked her, jumped her.
But it's that chick, the chick who said she jumped her.
If I ever attack someone, I hope it'll be someone mildly important. It wasn't me. You have no proof.
You're Kaminoan, you had access to the poison. That's motive, means, and opportunity. Guards?
If the poison was in all our drinks, Lolo would have died too. She's Rhodian. You didn't drink, did you?
You're right.
Oh, I knew it. Lolo. Palpatine.
We needed someone with strength to stand against this war.
Put down your weapon.
Oh, get wrecked, Lolo.
Good for you, Padme.
She just straight up decked her right in the face.
The victory of the clone army, for now, is the only thing that can lead us to peace.
All right. Just finished the Senate Trilogy. I thought it was interesting seeing more of like Padme's, more character development for Padme. I enjoy seeing that. What did you think?
I still prefer the arcs with Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah.
This one was a cool little murder mystery.
Yeah. I saw some people commenting that that my impressions have been like when it's Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka even, and there's like these lightsaber battles with Ventress and Grievous. I'm more into that. And stuff like this, I'm a little less like, oh yeah, I do enjoy seeing Padme's character development. It is cool seeing a bunch of that, but there's only so much that I'm interested in when we're talking about bank deregulations and we're trying to, you know, I feel like I see so much of this in the real world.
Yeah,
you know?
We want to see the juicy stuff. And a lot of this is like, we see Padme, but as far as those other characters, they're very new to us. Obi-Wan, that's somebody that we recognize, that we're attached to, so.
I will say that I've come to really like Ahsoka a lot more. I know that there's still like a lot more of her. We're going to be seeing a lot more character development for her. But I will say, and I know I said it when we first started doing the like Star Wars week a while back in the beginning of May, like I hated her at first. I really just despised her. I just found her so obnoxious and annoying. And now I want to see more of her. I'm like, okay, when's the next thing we're going to see with Ahsoka? You know?
I'm enjoying seeing Organa. I like his character, and it's nice to see him pop up. It's still good to watch, but when it comes to the storylines with Anakin and Obi-Wan, I think that holds the most interest for me.
Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of the same way. And Ahsoka, I am wanting to see, and I'm enjoying a lot more of Ahsoka now, which is good, because a lot of people were wanting me to get to that point. But anyway, I'm really excited for the next arcs that we're going to do, because apparently, I know I said it at the beginning, that's where it's supposed to get
juicy,
really good, and like the really juicy stuff starts coming up. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, let us know either on Patreon or on the YouTube comments. We can check both. Like the video. It still does help out, even if it's still private for Patreons right now, or patrons right now. Subscribe so you'll be notified next time we post a video, and that's it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.